Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Empress Moon 29. I am doing free readings tonight. Pulling from the Angels Tarot deck. So let me know in the question box if you are interested in a card pulled for you, and I will pull it. How you doing? I'll pull one for you, and I'll pull one for me. If you have a specific question, you can put it in the question box just by hitting that little question mark at the bottom, and it'll populate a box for you. Oh, okay. Let's see what Spirit says. Guardian of the Four Corners, Mother of the Earth, Father in the Sky. Ancestors and sacred ones, I welcome you and I call on you here now. Too many cards in one pull. It says you got the Three of Fire and you got the Seven of Earth. This says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Right? So something is coming your way. I don't know if this is business or love, but there is something coming your way. Seven of Earth. Seven of Coins. Hey, Serene Mob. Seven of Coins. It says seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. Spirit is saying, don't worry. Love is coming for you. Abundance is coming for you. Let me pull. I got a new deck alert. The Oracles of Seven Energies. This is deep. I'm gonna pull a card for you on this deck. You got something coming. Spirit said, don't worry about it. You are good. You got seeds well planted, sis. Let me see. Okay. So it says shining through. You see that, sis? Now, intuitively, that particular card is saying something is coming through. And in abundance, and it's in beauty, and it affects your crown chakra all the way to your root chakra. So you got wholeness and beauty coming for you, shining through. Let's see what it says for you. I like this, like I said, new deck alert. I like this book. Serene Mob, go ahead, put your question in the question box. Let's read this. It says the key concepts: self-expression without filters or masks, authentic communication, being proud of who you are, shining in the world, refusing to make yourself small just to belong. Yes, you may. You are being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you are required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, but it is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. It takes courage, but know that this is the right thing for you today. It says, you have come so far. You have been in the proverbial back of the moon in learning and gathering mode for so long, and this is an important time that it has served its purpose. You now must step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. Be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine. The better question is, who are you not to shine? What all you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. All right. So this is, again, that's your card, sweetie. Shine through. Don't worry about, I know you might feel lonely now, but it's a temporary situation. Spirit said, don't worry. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hello, hello. Cleo. How does Cleo feel about Serene Mob? You welcome, Empress Moon. Don't worry. You, Spirit, got your back. How does Cleo feel about you? You got a desire to, you got 8 of water, which is the 8 of cups. It says desire to move on, search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Spirit said, don't rest yourself here with that emotion on that person. That there's more going on that meets the eye. But that staying or concerning yourself with that person, I'm getting that more about you concerning yourself with your person will stagnate your emotional and your spiritual growth. Yeah, I don't think that this is a place for you to remain in whatever situation that is, friendship, that it will run its course. Ultimately, it'll run its course. Hello, Ashley, baby. It'll run its course. So, if you have a question, you can put it in the box. The question box at the bottom, you'll see a question mark. Put there, and then I'll put it up on the screen so I can answer that for you. All right, Serene Mob. Yeah, I don't know if Cleo is it for you. It may not matter how he feels. Spirit says you won't have spiritual growth much if you stick there. That's what I get. That's what Spirit is telling me. Anybody else like a card? Let me know. I am going to pull for the collective. I will pull for the collective, and we got the Strength card. It says, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. This is for everybody on tonight. Yeah. Great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. Sometimes we don't give our own selves compassion. We reserve that for everybody else. But that's not healthy for us. So Spirit is saying, turn that compassion toward yourself. Forgive yourself. And release yourself from harsh judgments. All right. Let's see. We got Question. Okay, Talitha. What is the purpose of my recent reconnection with Mark? Oh, this deck is so hard to shuffle, but I love this deck. Give me a sec, y'all. What is the recent connection for Talitha with Mark? Uh-oh, card flying out. Strength came back out. Forgiveness and compassion. Hold on. I'm about to pull one more. So, it says you got Queen of Fire. Now, the Queen of Fire is confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. It says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. Coupled with strength, forgiveness, and compassion, this sounds like support for one another. That you guys will inspire your creativity, your passion. You guys will inspire each other, right? You will be the rock for one another. You will light the way for him, and he will be your strength. So this is feminine and masculine energy. That what I would say for that. Let me pull from my oracle. How you doing there, Black Lady Tarot? Okay. And you got Spirit of Gratitude. So, you guys have a lot to be thankful for in your connection. And this Spirit of Gratitude is something that I think just the reconnection alone will have you guys grateful that you've learned so much that you can share with each other now. You know, it's been a while. You've grown. You're adults. You've experienced life, and you have so much wisdom and appreciation to offer one another. So Spirit is saying you're gonna have a lot to be grateful for. And this beautiful flower is like a blossoming of a new beginning. So those are reconnection is a new beginning. That's what I got. That's what Spirit has said. All right. Ashley, baby. As the person I'm thinking about, my twin flame. Let's see. Let me see. Shuffle this. Now, I'm going to say this before I pull a card. Twin flames, soulmates, those titles are relative to how you understand what that is for you. Every twin flame, every soulmate is not the same for everybody. So I'm going to go with what Spirit tells me, how you resonate, how it resonates with you. Take what it is that works for you and leave what doesn't. All right, put one more. Okay. You got 7 of Fire, right? And in this deck, this is, of course, the 7 of Wands, but it says, defend your belief and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. And then you also got the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, right? So that's brilliant news, inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So what I know about twin flames is that they are challenging, but they do bring clarity in your life. They do show you and they illuminate what's going on with you. However, with a twin flame, you got to have a lot of strength for the twin flame journey, because they will test your chin. in a lot of ways by reflecting back to you things that you don't want or things that you like about yourself, but they will reflect these things back to you. This journey of a twin flame is not for the faint of heart. A twin flame challenges you. Man, twin flames can cause spiritual awakenings, and you really do have to stand firm in your decisions and your beliefs. Stand your ground and choose your battles wisely, because they can, yes, this journey is truly hard. They can test your chin and then test your boundaries, because a twin flame will make you feel like you second guess yourself in a twin flame journey in ways you don't imagine that you would, but you do. But then you have to stand your ground and decide, is this toxic or is it for me? Is it something we can work through? Or is it something I need to let go? But this Ace of Air brings clarity. So, excuse me, I would say you're going to have clarity on what this is soon. But if it's toxic, I don't care if they're twin flame or not, hard or not, you have to decide what you want and what's going to work for you in your life. That's what Spirit says for that. You're welcome, Talitha. What is the outcome of my son and his father's relationship? Oh, let me put that up. Hey, Crystal. All right, for Crystal Jackson, what is the outcome of my son and his father relationship? I would say right now, before I pull a card, outcomes are fluid. Meaning what might be today may not be. You're welcome, Ashley. Yeah, I know, sis. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. It will test your chin. When it comes to the outcome of relationships, they are fluid, because we have free will and always have the opportunity to change our stance, our mind. You know, sometimes that's a good thing if we're flexible. Sometimes it's not. And if the person is stubborn, then you kind of know where that's going to go. But let me see what Spirit says. 2 cards. Okay. So you got the 9 of water, which is the 9 of cups, and the 4 of water. Now, 9 of water, it says your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. In this particular situation, coupled with the 4 of water, it says missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. He may be very proud and happy to have his son. That son will bring him joy. However, he may, depending on his parenting skills, he may miss opportunities with him that he needs to take. And I say that to say, for example, say you sign your son up for some type of sports. Dad might be so caught up in his own life that he's missing his son win in those championships or those games or in participation, right? So there may be some missed opportunities, but yet at the same time, he may be the type of person, I'm going to take this question down because I feel it's all over my face. He might be the type of person to brag about his son, but not be as involved as he should be in his child's life. I'm going to pull on this one. I'm going to pull this oracle card. But again, it's fluid, because sometimes when he misses too many opportunities, he shall feel that later, because it's going to, especially if he's embarrassed. And I'll tell you, my dad was one of those people that would miss opportunities, but then wanted to be recognized for those opportunities. But people didn't let him off the hook for that. So if he gets embarrassed enough, he may show up more because he don't want to miss something that everybody else is telling him about. All right, sis. Let's see. The royal you. Let me see. All right. So, before I read this book, the royal you. This is a crown. Yeah. He might be one of those kind of people that, well, he don't have too much to brag about right now, so he's not as interesting. Some people are the opposite. They love babies. My dad was one of those people. He liked little kids. He liked babies. He's all the, until they realize he's full of it. And then when you get a certain age, he won't be bothered. So he might be the opposite. Whereas now when he can do something with him and, run with him, play ball with him or something like that, it might mean more at that time. That's what I'm getting. But this says the royal you. This is a crown of gold, right? Coupled with a flower with a heart in the middle, or I don't know what this is in the middle, but it's golden. It could be diamonds. I don't know, but your son could be something special, It's all how he's reared and supported. And with you having his back, it don't matter. But at the same time, it's an added value to have the balance of having his father around, show up. But he gonna miss out if he don't step up. So let's see what Spirit says. Sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truth. So Spirit is saying you have to stand your ground in how you rear your son so that he's supported. And then you have to put your foot down with him to make sure he step up and do what he's supposed to do. It says, do you know what it means to express your personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold to your inner sense of worth and integrity, securing your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, that nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self, a hard-won seat of awareness that you have earned. You are the ruler of your mind, and you are being invited to now consider that discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent with the values and the beauty you intend for your life? It is important now to keep your focus on what is right and what is good for you as well as others. Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, you can speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety. Calm, intelligent leadership is called for now. Sovereigns know when to plan their battles, to stay out of unnecessary skirmishes, and strategically wield your personal power. Wow. Now is the time to lead from the heart, from your authenticity and integrity. Hold your head high and know your worth. This is the mark of a true sovereign. So Spirit is saying, be that mama, put your foot down and set your boundaries with him and say, listen, this is what you need to do. Because it sounds like you're going to have to take the reins in directing him on how to parent your child, especially because you're going to be spending the most time with him. He won't know your child's personality enough. And that's where this four water is, because he's not really focused on him now. It's important to know him now, not just later. And he doesn't understand that. Maybe because of the way he was raised, maybe the adults paid attention to older children and only, dealt with their kids a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? So it all depends on his upbringing. But Spirit is saying, be the queen that you are. You be the mom that you are. Set your boundaries with him and say, look, this is what I need you to do. And this is how you need to do. And at this time, he needs this. And then anticipate that he's going to do what you ask. And if he don't, put the kaposh down on that. But again, you train him how to raise your child to a certain degree. He's still going to be the man. But as far as your child's needs are concerned, you're going to have to train him on that. And thank you. And yeah, so that's what I would say on that. That's what Spirit would say on that. Spirit says you the queen, girl. You are the queen. You said it. You set the rules. What's up? First day of summer. He father. Yes, father son. Yeah. So if he's been abandoned, then he doesn't have the tools to know what to do, and that's where you take the lead, because you know the child better than he do, and you can say, look, he needs you because he needs X, Y, and Z. You know, he need to go to the bathroom with you so he can see how to use the potty or whatever. You know, start him off with little stuff. You need you to throw the ball with him because he needs his hand-eye coordination together. You know, and that's if any guy. I mean, if it was a little girl, they need that. But yeah, you have to direct him on what to do. How you doing? First day of summer. Girl got a new deck, y'all. You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. Yes, sis. You know what the Spirit said. You know. You know what to do, Crystal. Spirit said, you know. You know, he chose you. Your son chose you. He chose both of y'all. But we choose our parents before we get here, because we know what it is that we need. And sometimes, in some circumstances, we choose our parents because they get us somewhere else. For me, I chose my parents to get to my grandparents. You know, and my grandparents co-raised me with my parents, but I spent most of the time with them. So they was my parents, feel me? But I chose them. I know I chose them. They were so good to me. All right, so y'all. Oh, let's see. Can I get a yes? Yes, sis. You could get a general all day. Okay. So I'm pulling from my Angel Tarot, and I'm pulling from my new seven Oracle of the Seven Energies. Girl, this deck is beautiful. Okay. Take this down. It says Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. The Knight of Earth is the Knight of Pentacles. It says time to buckle down, get things done, honor your commitments, a guardian angel. But you know the Knight of Pentacles is one foot in front of the other. The Spirit says take your time. Plan your direction, the things you want to do, and focus on those things. But you will be successful. Just honor your commitments. Whatever you're committed to that works for you, Spirit says honor that. But that, so you sound, and Spirit saying that you're a good friend. Yeah, Spirit says you're a good friend to whomever. I don't know, but Spirit says you're a good friend. Let me show you that card again. Yep, Spirit says, "Show she's a nice girl." All right, let me throw an oracle on you. Yes? In the cabinet? The one with the cereal, I think. I don't know. Great and full. Look at this. Cup of love. Overflowing. Ooh. And I always, when I see this cup, or when I see the cup of love, or a chalice like this, it makes me think first, yeah, there's a new love, but it also makes me think of abundant self-love, right? And it says great and full. And this is full of some type of, I would say, wine, splashing everywhere. Oh my God, this card is beautiful. All right. Let me pull. Let me read. It says the mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, and a sense of sufficiency, letting go of attachment to form. Oh, okay. So I read this card earlier for a friend. Spirit is saying, You should practice the act of gratitude to manifest everything that you want. If you're grateful for everything in your life, so Spirit says make a list, right? Or don't make a list. But when you wake up in the morning, you say, and I thank you to the divine for waking you up in the morning, right? You think, thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the food I have to eat. Everything you do in gratitude, Spirit gives you more things to be grateful for. And this, again, is self-love, but being grateful for everything that you have. And then they saying that's the most powerful manifestation ever, is to be grateful, because it brings more things to be grateful for in your life. So this is what you got, first day of summer. Yes, that's what's up. All right, I'm going to do a general collective reading. Pull another oracle. Welcome, sis. What we got? Roots of abundance. Ooh, more things to be thankful for. Look at that. Look at that, roots. Roots of abundance. I didn't even read this card yet. Let me see. What does it say? Well, before I read this, whenever I draw a tree, all my life, I've always drawn, even when I was little, always drawn the roots, right? But I see roots as my ancestors. I see roots as my beginnings, my foundation. I see roots as what keeps me strong, right? And it says roots of abundance. So my abundance comes from my ancestors. It comes from my foundation. Just like I said, my grandparents that raised me, that's where my roots come from. Now, this says, being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, trust and believe in abundance. Now this says, this card signals to you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs. Regardless of the temporary outer conditions, you are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you, even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking. If you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars of your life. Expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your inner world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in an ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. So earlier today, I'm talking to a friend. No, I was reading somebody the other day, but Spirit was saying, take a leap of faith, right? And that the ground will meet you as you walk, right? So that don't have fear. Trust in the divine. That trust that has you, keeps you grounded, right? So the ground will meet you as you step. And a lot of us, sometimes we get trepidations and we don't want to take a step because we're nervous. We don't know how it's going to work. It's beyond our control. But Spirit is saying, no, if you take a leap of faith, the ground will meet you. Even though you don't see it there, when you step, there will be another step. And you take another step, there will be another piece to step. Moment to moment, it will open up for you, right? And a lot of times we will hold ourselves back and won't make any decision because we can't see, it's dark, or, it looks a little empty. But Spirit said, no, you got to trust. And like I said with the other card, you manifest from gratitude. You manifest from being grateful. You become more abundant because you're grateful for whatever you have. You understand? Yes. So Spirit is saying, no, don't stop. We have to let go of the energy of worry. We have to let go of the energy of doubt, especially when what we want to do is concrete. What we want to do, we've thought it out. It makes sense. It's not like Spirit's not saying go off the rails, do whatever. Spirit is saying, think it through and then act. Because if you don't act, you won't know. All right, let me pull from my Soul's Journey card for us. Hey, Moonlight. I'm sorry, Moon Goddess 888. And we got purpose, right? So it says, I know what I'm here to do. So if we move it in purpose, move it in gratitude, we will attract our abundance. That's what Spirit is saying. So, yeah. That's how I feel. I agree with Spirit. Since you got a question while we here, we got a few more minutes, about 20 more minutes before I gotta go. So I got new oracle cards, and they're beautiful. Hey, Lady Monster. What's up, girl? Bam. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull a general oracle card for you. How you doing, boo? This card right now is for Moon Goddess 888. Oops. Oh, wow. Okay. So you got Let It Go. All right. I know this deck is the bomb, right? I love it. You got this deck too? Oh, my girl. Look at that. I love this deck. So let it go. Spirit's saying, let me show you. You laughing, right? Spirit's saying, let it go. Let it fly. Let it rip. This is like unboxing a package and opening up a gift when you let it go. All right, let me see what the book says. I like this book, y'all. The Gemini in me likes to read. All right, so it says forgiveness, healing resentment, shedding the role of the internal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so you can move into the lesson it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. Wow. Sis, there's a time in life when you must forgive, lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were the victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. But it's speaking to me too. Girl, now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as, I can't even say that, Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. Forgive me, y'all. The simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiving. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It is based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotions, emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to the liberated and meaningful life. To a liberating and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Girl. What we say? What me I say? Let it go. Let it go. Alright, hold on. What's next in my life? My life? You mean love life? What you mean? Girl. I'm hoping you said love life, not life. Girl, right. Right. Let it go. You know what's crazy about this particular deck I just got, right? So one of my sister friends sent it to me. No, she sent me a picture of the card, and then she sent me the description. And this was a card she pulled for herself, and I said, that resonates for me. What's that deck? I ordered it on the spot. I was like, I gotta have that deck. I gotta have that deck. And honestly, I can pull for somebody else and still see how what was being said, the message for them still finds a way to resonate for me as well. So that's my new go-to, y'all. And I mean, you can read these intuitively. I know I'm talking to mostly tarot readers here, so I don't feel like I'm talking to just laymen, but it's called The Oracle of the Seven Energies, and this is by Colette Baron Reed. Yes. Girl. Amazon. 2 days. What? 2 days. Okay. Girl. So, I ordered it. They have a book. Some other things. I just wanted the deck. So, I just got the deck, and it comes with the book. But, I mean, there's some journal I think they have. I don't know, but be careful when you order. Make sure you get, if you're looking for the deck, get the deck and not the journal, whatever else that accompanies it. And I think when I got it from Amazon it was about 22, something like that. All right, Lady Monster, you want a card, boo? Woo! I'm gonna pull from my Angels Tarot. I'm seeing 2 of water in the Chariot. I don't know what's up. Okay. Gotcha. You got the Wheel of Fortune, boo. Pull another card. It says a time of positive change, the situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Spirit said, listen, whatever you thought was going bad, you got all the elements in your favor. All the elements are in your favor right now. Things that weren't going as well, Spirit is shifting that energy. And then, and the Chariot. So you moving. Not only is things going your way, excuse me. But you got the Chariot, which is here an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So you know the Chariot, you move the Chariot with your integrity, with your passion, with your drive. You don't even need reins for the Chariot to go forward. So it's like blockages are being removed because fortune is on your side and you got the go ahead. For whatever it is that you want, it's Spirit saying go. Let me see. All right. Let me pull from this Oracle deck for you, Lady Monster. Oh, another thing about this deck, it don't stick together. These cards are so smooth. I love it. All right, we got, ooh, Walking the Lion. Okay, so I'm going to end up hitting you up in a few weeks. No problem. Walking the Lion. I keep saying walking. Waking the Lion. So you already know this is about courage. This is about moving forward. And this also resonates. This is like the strength card. But this also resonates with the, it resonates with the two cards I pulled for you, the Chariot and the Wheel. Because it's saying you're moving forward, right? Let me see. Waking the Lion. Oh, also, this is broken up into 7 different energies. I think the first set was Earth. I don't know what the rest of them are. Boldness, the courage to move forward even without knowing the way, facing that which is difficult or painful, the audacity is to step into the unknown. Regardless of the outer conditions right now, you can't wait for your fear to lessen before you move forward. In fact, despite the chaos and the seeming disarray, you must be bold. Whatever your trepidation, act as if you have deep trust that all will be well. Nothing is promised to you, but you will never truly see magic if you don't take the risk. Come to the edge of uncertainty in your life and leap into the unknown. You have no guarantee of immediate success. Still, you must summon your bravery in the face of possible pain, failure, or even success in your own power. The act of making this leap, no matter the final outcome, awakens the lion within. Be proud of who you are and who you are becoming. No one can take that away from you. What type of courage is called for today? Only you know. Only you have the power to choose your path. Know that it takes just as much strength and bravery to love and be vulnerable as it does to confront a personal challenge or physical obstacle. So call on your strength and stand your ground, or consciously temper your emotional reactions. Do nothing, and trust in your partnership with the divine. Whatever your choice, you will not fail as long as you act with courage and integrity. Yo. So, Spirit is saying, no matter what your challenge is, be courageous and move with integrity and face it your way. Sometimes people will challenge you, trying to get under your skin, trying to make you do something out of your character, and that's the time to stand your ground and not react to it. Or there may be call for actions for your shadow side to come out on your behalf and speak. I've had times where I had to curse somebody out for my own safety, literally backing them up off of me because they were violating. So Spirit is saying, awaken that. Awaken your need, your oh, so you already know what it is. Well, Spirit is saying you already know. And bottom line is, you got to stand your ground. Like I said, even if it's you got to curse somebody out, you got to do what you got to do. And don't be mad or sad about it later. Like, damn, I should have. If it's necessary, you know what to do. Have courage. Have courage. All right, y'all. We got 9 minutes before they're going to let me go. Or, the countdown crap. I'm going to pull for the collective. I'm going to pull one more oracle card. Read that. And then we're going to be out, y'all. Okay, let me shuffle. Let me shuffle. Brought y'all up into my living room today. Got nice and comfy. Alright. Oh, 2 cards for us. Okay. We got... I just keep itching. Every time I do a live, the last 2 lives, my dog will be itching. Who talking about me? Alright. 5 of Earth and 8 of Earth. That's the 5 of coins and 8 of coins. But in this particular deck, this is fear surrounding money. So Spirit's saying stop being afraid. It says the wisdom to accept help from others and uncertain self-employment. The 8 of Earth is skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So in this particular deck, I don't get that vibe of out in the cold. Everything about this is warm and earthy, right? But this is fears about money. Spirit's saying stop being scared. Yeah, stop being scared. Don't be scared. And plan. Spirit's saying plan. You know, one of the good things about the earth signs is that they are about stability. Stability requires a plan for contingencies, right? And when I see this card, that's the first thing that comes to mind is you plan for contingencies. It says uncertain self-employment. In order to be self-employed, you do have to have a business plan. So that charts your course. It doesn't make everything go exactly as planned, but it gives you a guideline, a map. Excuse me. But the Eight of Earth is that skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. For me, this is my self-improvement card. As you can see, this person is, or this fairy, is studying his craft, right? The more you focus on a topic, this is what I tell my children all the time, the more you focus on a thing, you become the thing, right? So, my daughter is a little Scorpio, right? So she tends to get wrapped up in the comment section of things, and she's like, well, I don't know why they do this, and why is my timeline always have this? Because you focus on a thing. And the more you focus on a thing, the more you're going to see of that thing, right? So I tell her to broaden your horizon, but focus on what you want. Now, if you want more things to be upset about, you're going to get more things to be upset about. You want to improve your life, focus on the things that improve your life, right? So Spirit is saying Eight of Earth. If you want to improve your life, focus on the things that improve your life. Oh my God, no one's killing me. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I get that from my dad, too. He does that all the time. Thank you for my hearts, y'all. All right. Now, let's get our collective oracle card. And I got to run. Ooh, too many cards coming at one time. I didn't need one card, Spirit. Just one. Ooh, tender embrace. When I get this card, this deck is brand new to me, so besides cleansing it, I don't know all the cards. However, not yet. Put it on the table. When I see elephants, I think, intelligent beings. I think strong, bold. I think, happiness, compassion. This is what I get when I think of elephants. And these two in an embrace is just beautiful. So let's see what the cards got to say with the book. Alright, so this is for us. Ooh. Compassion, warm-hearted a care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence, kindness. Put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning into the world around you, others you know, and even those you don't know. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to the suffering of the world. Now is the time to reduce that pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking at a stranger in the eye and smiling can make a world of difference. The question to ask now are, where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve? And in what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution to the suffering of the world? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate toward yourself? If you spend all your time in service to others, it's easy to forget about your own needs. When you accept yourself, you can bring more loving energy to others. Today, make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfectionism. Allow yourself the grace to be human. and then do the same for others. It is not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all and watch miracles arrive. So I can't tell you how many times when I have been nice to someone and how it made me feel. Or someone has been nice to me for no reason. I walked past a lady at the bowling alley pre-COVID and had on some rose oil, and this woman said, "Oh, you smell good. You smell like roses." Now she there with her kids. She ain't looking at me or nothing like that. It just felt good. She paid me a compliment. I said, "Oh, well, thank you." So, just pay somebody a compliment. You never know what somebody's thinking, someone is going through at that moment in time, and how significant you made their day. It could be as simple as they was ready to check out because they thought the world hated them, and then you showed them kindness and love. But again, don't just put that out there in the world. Make sure you turn it on to yourself. Spirit is saying, if you want to love anybody, you got to put that oxygen mask on yourself before that plane go down. So basically, practice some self-care. While you can, while you're cognizant of it, practice your self-care. So thank you for coming to my live today. I appreciate you all for hanging with me in my living room, chilling. And let me break open my new deck. And but yeah, so check out my YouTube by this weekend. I will have I will have October fully loaded up. All right, but thank you for coming. Peace. Good night.